Hey cousins, I just wanted to come through and say this real quick about Destiny, Larry, and Bethany's situation today at the school and when they got back. All right, so we already know that Destiny is going to be living with Larry and Sharra and Bethany on and off for the next semester. Now, when it comes to this school situation, it may take a little bit of time, maybe a couple of days for both schools to get things in order, transfer things. But the bottom line is, Destiny's mouth is trash and it needs to stop. You're not coming down here to breathe my air and my food, watch my cable, use my shower, and still talk mess to me. No, it's not going to happen. And I don't care how you got down here. We all put together and we tricked you. You're here now. You better write out how you feel instead of saying it out of your mouth. Destiny is way out of hand. And the only reason why it's a good idea to bring her out here was to get her away from the gangs. But she definitely could have came and been a bad influence on Brooke. Clearly, to keep up drama with Bethany. And because he offered, she's going to be at Larry and Bethany's house more often. While she's not at school, she needs to be doing chores. She needs some type of activity. Give her some type of bookwork. And I am with Bethany on this one. If she gets out of hand and put her hands on me and I'm Bethany, I'm going to use every single white tea tear that I can use to get the police to come down here and show her who the boss is. Yep, I don't want to hear no, oh, she's the youth and don't call the police. If she puts her hands on me, I'm calling the police, because if not, I'm going to end up in jail. Where is Scared Straight? She needs some type of Scared Straight program for real. There needs to be house rules. There needs to be house chores that are assigned on a daily basis. Let those girls cook together. Watch them cook. They may teach you something, Bethany, and you can also teach them something. That is a part of responsibility. Let them do that once or twice a week. Find out what her dreams are, what her goals are. She needs a mentor. Now, I was ready to send her back when she put her hands on Larry, but my husband said no, they brought her out there. They're going to have to go through all the ebbs and flows. But I was so ready to call Sharra or to send her on back. Sharra would have came back and they'd have been like, where's Destiny? I'd have been like on her midnight train to Chicago. See, Bethany, she will not be moved and she will not be silenced in her home. So she already see that it's going to be some BS and it's going to be some headbutting coming. She is going to need something other than going to school and coming home every day. She's going to need something socially that will get her going, that will make her at least want to do right to stay involved in it. Cousins Sharra, Bethany, and Larry, and Duchess need to all come together and get some rules formed so that she can follow them. Larry, please put Bethany in the boot camp too. Every time Bethany get the tripping, she has to walk and run down the block a little bit. School hasn't even started yet and she's already talking about fighting the girls. Get her some counseling. Find out what's making her so angry. Why is she walking around mad at everybody? Okay, and what will it take to bring some joy to her life? Ask her those questions. I am getting tired of her mouth. I'm not about to go back and forth with a child all day, arguing, trying to get my point across. Hush your mouth. Go write it down, bring it back to me, and we'll discuss it, because you cannot speak to me in a tone that's approvable to me. Period. And some of you guys were saying that she may have been touched by her mom's boyfriend. You know, that may be, but she doesn't seem to be boy crazy to me. And I would have hoped that she would have maybe spoken about that to Brooke if that was true. And the one time that I saw the boyfriend speak to her about joining the gang, he did seem genuine, and I would have thought that maybe she would have brought something up around that time. Now, if she was touched and her mom knows about it, I don't have anything else to say to her mom on any of these skits going forward, because the man is still living with you and you're still dealing with him. Cousins, I need to know, do you think this is a good idea to bring Destiny out here, pulling her away from Chicago? Or is this going to start even more problems and create more tension out in Atlanta? And also, I think that Sharra needs to speak to her more often than Bethany does, because you know Bethany is going to poke the bear and Destiny doesn't seem to be backing down from any adults except Sharra. And Sharra is not there half the time. Larry, you did a good deed, but no good deed goes unpunished. Well, cousins, that's all I had to say real quick. Y'all drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you on the next Road Reacts TV video.